Hey people, welcome back to another video on Roblox King. Roblox Dust is a game based on survival, taking inspiration from the currently popular game Rust. Players battle against each other to survive in the toughest conditions. To win this game, one needs to be sure of the tactics. Here's how to raid other players in the game. But before we begin, make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon so you don't miss out on any of our upcoming videos. Alright, let's begin. Raiding other players. To be successful at destroying other players, you will need preparation. Survival games aren't easy to master, and Roblox Dust isn't that easy. The game moves at a faster pace than the original title, therefore a player must be ready for all situations. Exploring the world. After making a change to your controls, you should enter a match. You can't win the first match because you still have a lot of things to familiarize yourself with. You should check all the weapons and locations in the game and try to find the proper spot to start building your base. Exploring is one of the most basic aspects of this game, so you shouldn't worry about wandering away from your base. Keep exploring locations to learn about the routes and important items in the area. When you have enough idea about the game's world, you should start building your base. Building your base. Building blocks. You can use different items for your base in this game. However, it'll take some time to create a proper house for your player. You might not have sufficient or the right materials at first, but slowly you'll find them and your base will be fortified. After building the base, you should keep a good stock of essential items. It includes food, weapons, ammo, clothes, and other things that can help increase your survival chances. Always keep more than one stock of such items, so if anyone steals one pile, you always have another at your expense. Plans and execution. When you've built a satisfactory base, you should go after the enemies. This is another slow process, as you should take some time to analyze their base and techniques. It can help you in a lot of ways, as you could plan an ambush or attack for them in the front. In either way, you'll need excellent planning to make a successful raid. Raids can be more successful if you have a friend with you. Many players in Roblox Dust play together because a base requires more men for its defense. Therefore, a group of friends always plays together to look after the base and raid other players with success. You can find different strategies to eliminate other players using an appropriate weapon. You can take them out from a distance while your friends clear out the perimeter of the opponent's base. You can also use explosives to burst your way into the base and take your enemy's base and loot. Either way, one should have fun in planning and performing a raid, as that's the whole idea behind the game. Defending against other raiders. The battle can often come knocking at our doorstep. For this reason, you should keep your base ready for all invasions. Other players might try to rob you when they find a weak spot, so be sure to leave no weaknesses behind. If you can defend your base from the enemies, you can perform better raids on other bosses and bases. Strong fortifications. To keep your enemies away from your base, you should make it strong and flawless. As the game allows you to build as much as you want, your base should be withstandable to all stress factors. You can use better materials and use a location's advantage to keep the enemies at bay. There are several ways that you can make your base stronger through the location and infrastructure. Plan your base carefully and build it accordingly, leaving no flaws unattended. Setting up traps. Even if the enemy manages to find it and to make past the front door, you can just use different traps to fool them. One of the best parts about base building in this game is that you can create numerous traps through the items provided to you in Roblox Dust. You can build as many as you want to trick your opponents and eliminate them. You can create trapdoors, alarms, set up sentry guns, and do much more to keep all the players away from your camp in Roblox Dust. Using these simple tools can be very effective and helpful, especially if the enemies decide to raid your base in the dark. Making friends. By playing with friends or making new ones in the game, you have another sure method of making your camp safer. In this way, you have lesser enemies to worry about, and you can defend your building from enemies from multiple angles. Friends can also help you in creating sabotage plays and flanks. Alternatively, you can switch roles with friends as they rest while you stay on guard. There's a lot of different plays that you can make with friends in Roblox Dust. Roblox Dust is based on survival. By exploring, players can create a base or invade other people's camps. In the same way, players might have to defend their base from enemies. There are multiple strategies and basic knowledges to consider before entering the battlefield, so make sure to learn them and win. Well, this brings us to the end of our video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you haven't liked the video yet, it's never too late, guys. Just give us a thumbs up. We will see you in the next video, but until then, take care and goodbye.